I got your message, Amanda.
All right.
It's about your sister.
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
Yeah, that's fine.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
Really?
It would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
Yeah, we already had this discussion. We are long past the point where it matters, so we're not going to really...
Why bring that up now?
And you're clearly not the same person who would have agreed to it anyway, so...
To run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
Yeah.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave
Feeling guilt after all that, Miranda, is a good thing. It means you had character development. And it means that you had blinders on and tunnel vision.
Thanks.
It means you had character flaws. It means you aren't perfect.
I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
So, welcome everyone back to more Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. We're just making the last couple of rounds I can in the Citadel before we start the next piece of Mass Effect DLC. We already started and completed From Ashes, which technically spans the entire game, but since it involves recruiting a party member mostly, it wasn't really worth weighing as that. Okay. Let's go to the Normandy Bay first. Talk to that soldier. I'm gonna try to make this brief. I'm gonna try to make this as brief as possible because I do want to do the DLC, but I'm also afraid of missing out on certain events if I just straight up.
I have a little brother. He went off planet to try and make money.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garbo. I'll have them brought here.
Oh, money. Thank you. Because I'm serious, I was literally out of money just now buying up from all the other plant scanning as well as buying whatever mods I could for whatever weapons I chose to keep using. Alright.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
Yeah, that's why I had to talk to you.
On the Citadel, Samara.
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
Yeah, kind of hard for people to justify having Justicars around, frankly.
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare.
Yeah, you aren't the STG, and you're not Spectres. Yeah.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain.
Yeah, we've discussed this.
But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
Will Falair be alright in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again.
Great.
Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
Glad you still have one, though.
Things worked out.
Because,
That Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
yeah, like keeping you alive, period.
You as well.
Because guess what happens in the Ardak monastery
But God,
if Samara
we'll both be tested.
either didn't survive the suicide mission or worse, you replaced her with Morinth? The answer is pretty brutal.
Recognized. Please select a destination.
Pretty brutal.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
Because, unfortunately, Morinth, Falair's sister, never actually goes into the place.
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
Dane Korlak.
Doing some good in the galaxy before.
Yeah, when Shepard was running the place.
How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors? Too many. But fighting the Alliance...
So, remember Dane Korlak from the first game? How much he hated how humans just managed to get a spot in the Citadel embassies when the Volus didn't. Alright, let's go to the third one. We already know this story works. Basically, Morinth will not show up and take Samara's place in the Ardat mission or anything like that. That mission is entirely about Samara and her 2 surviving daughters. The most Morinth will ever get is a couple of letters that you have to use the Shadowbroker intel in order to read because the monastery itself blocked them. Ah, so that was how it went its end.
Damn, Cerberus has them everywhere now.
Zaid.
You're gonna go on about them all night. Just get that car up here quick. Little bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Zaid?
Alright.
How long till we killed Kolak?
Once the credits go through, was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Korlak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. Be waking up.
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Alright, let's try to save Korlak while we can.
me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. C-Sec will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing. They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus. Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Alright then. Completely wondered where Zaid was.
Zaid used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Why? Why go after your old employer, Zaid? Now you know my name, all of a sudden.
Good question.
Now you can visit Zaid and Rand at different times if you feel like it.
He needs you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. He's a recent acquaintance. How recent? Very. Shit. Alright, I'm listening.
Alright. Yep, dead Krogan. That's Zaid's work, alright.
Been a while, Zaid.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Turn? You already betrayed your own people.
How you do that?
Saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Really?
You could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
Right. This isn't our... Come on, dude.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people.
Like, you had it in you to want to help. Don't reserve back to your old bastardly self.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus' better nature, Shepard.
Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later, C6 on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
Okay, so we got both, basically, because Zaid was alive. That was his Mass Effect 2 DLC character import questline.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment.
Didn't expect it to take that long, though.
Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. What's your plan?
recovered some tech from the library in Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D-24 if that would help.
Know what's happening to Earth while we're sitting here? Calm down.
Yep, no point bothering Arya here. Might as well just go visit the docking 42 Bay. We're done.
Are you Bray?
The great Commander Shepard. And me without my autograph book.
Save it. Just take me to Arya.
Follow me.
So where is she?
Shepard.
Yeah, sorry, Arya. It's just that you're not really worth $15, so I decided to take about 15 minutes to get to you.
I assume this is about retaking Omega?
This is about your war, Shepard. Cerberus controlling the Terminus system seriously bolsters their mobility. Since taking Omega, they've spread through the galaxy. Surely the Alliance has noticed.
You can even tell that Carrie-Anne Moss's voice is just different for this DLC at this point.
At last, a fleet of Merc ships were going to punch through enemy lines and invade. Once we're on Omega, it's a ground war. That's why I want you. I only accept the best.
And because this was a $15 DLC, so it was expensive enough just getting Carrie-Anne Moss back.
He's the one who ousted me.
We really, literally could not afford to have any of your squad mates follow you.
Top military strategist and best kept secret. But all you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
What's your intel on the occupation?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight. The information stops there.
So you're winging it?
Not at all. There are secrets on Omega only I know. Secrets that will provide us a foothold. I can tell you this. Petrovsky's invasion was precise and ruthless. He'll stop at nothing to win.
Sounds familiar.
Shepard, I know my reputation. I know I'm hated. I ruled Omega with an iron fist. But the people were free. Their lives were theirs. I preserved that.
So this is actually kind of an interesting idea here, right? But even when working in service, we never once heard about this Oleg Petrovsky guy personally. And that's because the elusive man prefers to keep him a secret, right? So it works out that way. Keep your top strategist a secret from someone you were never going to fully support, unless he supported Cerberus's ideals. Yeah, it makes sense. But here's the really funny detail about Oleg. Petrovsky actually appeared first in the Mass Effect Invasion comics. And there's a blinking and missing reference to Cerberus having a general in the first game. So he was technically planned from the start. Technically planned from the start.
Can't wait to see what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, me either, Bray. Me neither. Arya's fleet. Okay. I'll be right back. So yeah, I actually agree with that. Okay, we're back. And this screen here is because you can't pick anyone besides our good friend Nyreen. Our good friend Ari Taloka is a DLC character. boss. Alright, max out your passive. Might as well do that. 30 seconds. Flare. Overhead radius. Damage and force. Yes, detonate. Meet your recharge speed more than anything else. Okay.
We're outshipped 4-1, and most of our vessels are transports with limited firepower.
We're not here to win a space battle, Jarl. We just have to punch through their line.
We're out.
So, setting up Arya is a bit of a risky situation because it really depends on how much you want to use her signature flare power.
Exactly. We position ourselves to strike a crippling blow, then my forces join the fun.
A lot could go wrong.
The assault's been planned for weeks, Shepard. For now, just sit back. Let me steer.
Not the best start to our partnership, Arya.
How things begin isn't nearly as important as how they end. Bray, move through the relay. Signal the fleet to wait. They only follow on my command.
Alright.
Head for the command ship.
Cruiser, I don't have you on the flight plan. Identify yourself.
I agree.
This is Captain
That's why we're
Menace.
there.
Voice
I
recognition.
agree. That's why we're
Tangles in. We took damage.
right.
Seeking repairs.
So, go to hit the guy.
Captain, hold for approach authorization.
How did you get the captain to say that?
The hard way. That's right. Nice and slow.
Be patient. Get as close as you can.
Fire! Signal the fleet through the relay. We're through. Head straight for the station.
We're being hailed by the General.
Should be interesting. Put him through.
Arya, I knew this had to be you. You'll never make it.
Hello there, video game Tom Selleck.
You're barking up the wrong tree, General. But maybe you can convince my partner.
Commander Shepard, I've heard great things about you.
I doubt the elusive man thinks of me that highly.
I do my own research, Commander. A pity you left, Cerberus. We all sabotage ourselves in nefarious ways. Perhaps deep down you fear success. And Arya clearly thinks seeing you will unsettle me. Now it's my turn. I see you've gone to the trouble of augmenting that ship with Solaris armoring. An exorbitant waste. I've made improvements to Omega's outer defenses. My cannons will cut through you at will.
He sounds pretty confident.
Yeah, he does.
So again, I say turn back.
Let's see what you've got, Oleg. End transmission. That went well. Set preset course. We're ramming the station. Everyone brace for impact.
What?
Arya, are you out of your mind?
Will stop my ships from landing. I equipped this cruiser with disruptors to take it out on impact. Don't worry. We'll probably survive the crash.
Probably. I will repeat this. You are not worth $15.
We can make it!
Arya, don't be stupid. Sound the evac.
Damn it! Program escape pods from the station.
Let's go! Everyone out! There's no time!
Hey, Solari, you might want to get it from the console. You even have Vorsha there. Oh, right, the blue blood pack is here, too.
Guess that asshole really did upgrade Omega's outer defenses.
So it would seem.
Like, if this is the Elusive Man's top strategist, he wouldn't, like, lie about doing something like that. But then again, it does beg the question of why Oleg Petrovsky wouldn't lie. It would be so much simpler for him to just let Arya kill herself doing something stupid and never make his presence known. So we're beginning to wonder about him. We're going to begin to wonder about him. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Terminus systems. I want my refund.
Hope the other escape pods made it.
Alright, what's our target?
Need to hit the defense system station. Shut down Omega's outer defenses so my ships can land. If we don't, they'll be blown to bits like we were.
Got it.
This is what I brought you. Ground assault. In combat, what you say goes.
Alright.
Makes sense. We play to our strengths.
I know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
Okay, let's move.
Alright, Arya's willing to listen to us. That's incredible. Lash. Warp.
Back, fuckers.
Let's see. Alright. Flare. So you can see that was a flare power. And now it's a tech explosion.
Our pod took out the main exit. Use the controls with Arya to fleet. You alive out there?
Barely. Holding our own with the Cerberus fleet, but Omega's defenses are shredding us.
Keep my army intact, Gerald. That is your only job.
So, taking out the stability damper on the M7 Hurricane is gonna hurt. High velocity barrel 1. Gotta go upstairs. Okay. And yeah, you'll pick up new weapon mods in the various DLCs, either in DLC related missions or otherwise in the shop. The high velocity barrel mod for the assault rifle is definitely an interesting one because
Rally them to you, then head for the rendezvous hangar. Start prepping for our ships to land.
Because the high velocity barrel mod dramatically adds to a weapon's damage.
Let's hustle. Every minute, more of my ships get obliterated out there.
Yeah, I'm thinking, Arya. But the high velocity barrel is very interesting because it can turn the weakest early game weapons into some really powerful equipment. Like the Humble Avenger rifle that you start the game with. Alright. And the best thing about that combo is that the Avenger assault rifle is one of the lightest assault rifles in the game. Especially so if you actually care to upgrade it and combine it with the high velocity barrel.
The next area needs to be repressurized. Initiating.
Alright, that's a level up so I can get recharge combo. Which is going to be kind of a limited supply here from playing as Arya, I admit, but... Oh, she's got Reeve, though. Can do that, no problem. Ah.
That's done it.
Yes. I like you. I like this. Granted, I'm not sure if there's multiple versions of the high velocity barrel or not, which is why I've avoided even mentioning it until now.